Okay, so we're on to our bird. So, smaller brush this week. So because I've done the background, I can do the feathers, starting to go over it. So I'm not going to detail so much this week, but I am putting on the underlying colours that I want. So the little feather marks or dry brushwork, I'm going to leave till the next time I come back to the painting. But as with the background, I'm being more careful this week of where I'm going with the marks. Remember, while the paint's still wet, if you want to add white to make it a bit lighter in places, you can. Or you can mix the lighter colour up on the palette. Right, so I've gone over his eye a bit, but I want to move his eye over anyway. So it's a good idea when you start your painting and you've done your first block of colours to just prop your painting up somewhere and then keep looking at it and reviewing it, because you start to see where you've not got it quite right. That's a good little trick. I just put it on your mantelpiece or a bookshelf. So this grey colour is the burnt umber and ultramarine again. So I've added a little bit more brown in and also a little bit more blue in. I'm just going to go up to there and I'm going to move his eye across in a minute. Which is the beauty of acrylics and water-based oils, that you can paint back over any mistakes or if you want to change it. It's one of the pluses. So it's a nice medium, especially for beginners to have a go at. So I'm not going into texture detail this week. Like I said, I'm just getting the shape how I want it and making sure the colours are in the right place. Right, so I'm just going to move his eye over a bit because it needs to be nearer to his beak. So remember, last time I used a dark blue, an ultramarine and a burnt umber, a dark brown, to get a really nice dark colour. So you don't need to use black. Okay, so I just want that to come over just a little bit more. Okay, so I've just got a clean brush. I'm just going to neaten that up a bit more. So that's a much better position than I had it last time. So it's really easy to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go for the yellow, which is a cadmium yellow, because I want to get the orange and the cadmium red. So the cadmium red is a more warmer colour opposed to the alizarin crimson, to get more of an orange colour. Okay, so keep mixing it until you're happy. Okay, so you've got your test palette again that you can use. So I also want to make a bit of a lighter orange. So I've got that darker one there. Then I can add some more whites just to make it a bit lighter. Okay, So I'm using smaller brushes this time as I build it up. Okay, so I need to get back some more of this orange and the shape that I wanted. So it looks quite a bit grumpy at the moment, not much like a robin. So it's really important, the markings on birds, that you get it right. So now I'm using a bit more of the darker orange. Just go back in there. Right, remember, because water-based oils, they dry slower. So mine might start mingling again, whereas if you're using the acrylics, it'll dry a lot quicker. Right, it's quite warm around there, so I'm just going to add a bit more of the red into the orange mixture, just to make it a bit more warmer. Okay. Right, so I've got a bit more of that grey going across towards his eye, so I'm just going to pop that back in. So this is the point you really need to start adding these little bits in. So keep looking at your photograph, your reference. Really, you should spend more time looking at the photograph than the painting. Okay. And there's some white around there. And again, I can still manipulate the eye and move it if I'm not quite happy with the shape, which I'm not. So I could keep doing that and moving it around. If you want to, at this stage, you can add a little bit of highlight in the eye. So you can either use white, or in this case, I'm going to use a light blue. So just a touch of blue with the white. So it just takes out the harshness. And then that will bring it to life. So I'm just mixing up the dark brown again with the dark blue. Just going back into this. It's a bit clumsy there with his eye. Okay, so try and avoid using black. Because it does no favours at all to the painting. Okay, I'm going to come down here and start to add some more orange. I just need a bit more yellow in that. So if it's a bit too red, just add some more yellow in. So yellow and red make orange, add a bit more orange in. Yellow in rather, to make it more warmer. Keep cleaning your brushes as well, because you want clean colours in this. Again, keep looking at your picture. Follow the shading, the colours, the pattern of the bird. Don't paint what you think, you know.